Hi, Joselyne. This is Dave Carl. Hey, and like I said, thanks for glad you're on board here. And I'm going to try to do everything I can do to help you understand what we're doing. I'm going to shoot these couple of videos here for you to kind of get you a little bit more organized, get you a little bit more familiar with what we do and what you'll be doing. But don't worry, I mean, you can go over this stuff, and we're still going to walk you hand by hand on this, so don't get frustrated if you don't understand everything I'm talking to you about here, okay? First of all, I'm going to break this down in different sections for you. The first one here is called article marketing, and this is the first, let me click that off here. This is the first segment that I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to give you a couple more videos here, and I'll send them to you. But the first one has to do with article marketing, okay? And what your job is going to be, and what I've been doing, is to either write an article, original article, or rewrite an article. Okay, so you can see over here on the left, these are articles that we've already written. So I might ask you at some point to maybe look at this article over here, say, hey, Joselyne, can you rewrite this article? And you can pull this article up, and you'll be able to rewrite this. And I don't think you're going to have to worry about the original articles at this point, because I'm just going to have you just rewrite it, article that we've already done. That way you can get a little bit more familiar with everything, okay? Also, I want to let you know that the article must be keyword rich. And what I mean by that is you don't have to do, we do all the keyword research, so you don't have to worry about that right now. But in different articles, there's articles out there that have different keywords. For example, this one is pointing to our How to Win a Girl Back site, okay? So we come up with different keywords that we have to put into the title up here, okay? And also different keywords that we talk about down here in the body of the article to help it rank, okay? So for example, I might have maybe the one popular keyword is How to Win a Girl Back. Okay, because that has to do with our site, and that's a big keyword that is searched a lot on the internet on how to win a girl back. So if you look here, you'll always want to have different keywords, and I'll give you a list of them in each article, of course. You'll see right here in the first paragraph, it's very important to use those keywords. So for example, if I give you a strong keyword like how to win a girl back, you see right here, if you're wondering how to win a girl back, see that keyword in there? And when she leaves you, this is a must-read article for you. It doesn't have to be complicated, or you just have to follow some proven steps. Okay, see how I have that in the first? I always want to have the keyword rich in the first paragraph in the introduction of the article. Okay? And you also want it, and you'll see it in here other places too. Maybe another keyword besides how to win a girl back is get their girl back. And you'll see that I have it in here also. Okay, and if you look on down through here, you'll see other keywords. Let's just look here. For example, here it is down here again. Even though this process may seem a little unnatural, it will be exactly what you need to win a girl back when she leaves you. Okay, so right there I just showed you 2 to 3 different keywords that are already plugged in to this article, okay? And that's what we want. I mean, that is what gives us our views. If you look right over here, to say for example, this is a very good article over here that we that we wrote, Sell Timeshare for Cash, the best tactics and tips for to sell your timeshare. Well, and you don't have to worry about this. I'm just trying to explain to you why we put the keywords in there and what we do. See, you'll see that there's been 11 views, and there's been 9 URL clicks. That's 81%. That's really good. So this is what's the URL click right down here. Okay, how to win a girl back, or click here. So like I told you before, you know, somebody's going to come across this article and they have a problem. They want to figure out, okay, how to win their girl back. Check out these proven steps, and they'll read this, and they'll be interested to go to more. So right down here, it says, if you're serious and wanting to know how to win a girl back, use these proven step-by tactics. and that's what he'll click on here to win a girl back, or click here, and that'll take him to our website. So that's how we keep track of it, and you don't have to worry about this. I was just kind of wanted to tell you how important those keywords are and what it does for our rankings. Okay, so let's go move on here. I'm just going to switch some things around here. Okay, so the third one here is the article must be at least 500 words or more. Now this one here is actually only 367, but we're going to try to shoot from here on out to go about 500 or more. And the reason why is because in some directories, like this is an eZine article directory where we submit our articles, they'll let us get by with at least 300 words. But there's some directories that we might have to have at least 500 words. So we might as well just get into the habit of doing at least 500 words per article. And not only that, the longer the article is, the more Google likes it. The Google likes to see rich content. And if you have a long article with good keywords, it ranks better. Okay? Now, the article must solve a problem. Okay, right here I have a hard time clicking there. The article must solve a problem. So when you're rewriting an article, it's not going to be as tough because you can kind of see what's going on. But right here's the introduction. Like I said, this is giving you, okay, hey, if you're wondering how to win a girl back, you know, this is a must-read article, blah, 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 whatever it may be. So now you get into the article body down here. You're going to talk about benefits or things that can solve a problem for the reader. Okay, for example, here's a good example. What matters most when you want to win a girl back is the breakup itself. Even though you're upset, don't act like you can't go forward with your life. This is giving them an idea of, hey, don't get upset about your girlfriend. Show her that you're strong. You're showing them a benefit, okay? And that's what I'm doing in this article. And we want to solve problems when we're doing these articles. We want to make sure that we solve their problems and show them a benefit. So that's the whole purpose of an article. We can't just get an article and title it and just write about it and not be a benefit to the reader or solve a problem, because eZine, up here, the eZine article directory or other directories will not accept it. Okay? Alright, right here, this is important. The article must have correct spelling and no broken sentences. And hey, I don't know about you, but I'm not the greatest speller in the world, but there's a good thing about this, because it'll usually let you know if you've misspelled something, and we'll get to that later. But you got to really be really careful about your spelling. So make sure that everything that you write in your article, the words are spelled correctly, and your sentences don't have any broken sentences. In other words, make sure you have here's apostrophe right here instead. Apostrophe, be immature adult, keep your head up high, and there's a period at the end. And we'll work with you on that if you're not too, if you have trouble with that. But it's not really hard to do. So you might already know how to know that. I'm just kind of going over everything with you, just in case you don't know. Okay, and now the next step is the article must have a clear call to action with the links pointing to the designated site. Okay, so down here, this is what I'm talking about. This is the call to action right here. Okay, if you're serious and wanting to know how to win a girl back, use these proven step-by-step tactics. They have helped thousands of men get their girls back fast. Click here. So that's the call to the action. That's call to action. I want them to read that article. I want them to click on this, how to win a girl back, or click here. So I can give them more information, and they can get on my website and possibly purchase something or click on something I want them to click on. So that's the whole clear to action. Okay, that's very important. This does no good. This article does no good unless I have a clear call to action. Now at the beginning, I'll probably just help you. I'll go ahead and write a call to action for you, because you might not be familiar with that, and that's okay. So you probably don't have to worry about that at this point. The big thing is just to get you rewriting the articles that we wrote, and I can give you what the call to action is, and you can kind of plug it into your article here. Okay? And this, whoa, I clicked on there. Let's go back. That's the website, by the way, how to win a girl back in 30 days. There, it's gone already. Anyway, the next step is actually to submit the article under the accounts and directories that I give you. And I'll give you, like, this is a directory right here, like I said, Ezine Articles. And there's other directories. There's one called goarticles.com. There's searchwarp.com, squidoo.com. And I'll show you those other sites. And not in this module. We'll get into Squidoo and some other things, but you won't have to worry about that. You'll post them under the accounts and directories that I give you. So I'll be giving that information to you, okay? I hope you understand everything so far. What I do want to show you also is, let me see here. Let me go in to a live article. And say, for example, just give me a second here. So, I'm going to show you, this is Ezine Articles. This is where I submit an article. And I'll give the account information to get in. I'll also give you the whatever you need to, information that you need. But you'll see right here, this is how easy it is to submit an article. So say for example, you have an article. It's written down here on your notepad. Okay, I don't have it in front of me. Just say you have an article here. This is an article. Just pretend this is an article right here, and this is your title, Article Marketing. Okay, so what you'll do, for example, first of all, you start from the top, and it says select a category. Well, I want to select relationships. Okay, see, they give you hit on click on this. It gives you all kinds of different places that you can put your content. But for what I want to do to win a girl back, relationships is the best category. So I'll click on that. Then it gives you over here a subcategory. And when I scroll down here, you'll see affairs, anniversary, conflict. That might be okay. But at this point, what I did is I put reconnecting, because that's what we're looking for. We're trying to find people out there that want to try to get back with their girl. So that's called reconnecting. So I click on that for reconnecting. You can't see it really well there. It's not in bold, but this is where the title, the title goes. So, for example, if this was your article right here and this was your title, Article Marketing, you'd copy and paste that right in here where article title is. Now, this under here is called the article summary. Okay, whoops. And what this is, you'll see it says 2 to 5 sentences. So what I want to do, say for example, this is my article over here. I'm going to put the first few sentences in there. And I'm going to copy and paste it just like this. You see how this is just the beginning of the article, but this will stick out. The reason that we do this, and they want to do this, is because when people are searching on the internet, this part will stick out. It'll show up in Google, and people will kind of read the headline of it and say, hey, this looks interesting. I'll click on it and start to read it. Okay, so that's why we do that. Now, this is where you'll put the whole body article. Okay, and you'll just copy and paste. Say if this was your whole article, you just take the whole thing, copy and paste it right in here. And that's your article. Now, sometimes, and we'll get into this a little bit too, but sometimes from WordPad, you have to kind of change things around here. Say, for example, it might come in all together like this. Say for example, it comes up like this, not very separated. You see what I mean? I'm doing this just to show you. So what I'll have to do is go in here, and I'll have to look, and there's the end of the paragraph, and I'll hit my enter button to separate it. And then I'll look down here, this is the second paragraph, and I'll separate that, hit the enter button. And that breaks them up to paragraphs, so it's easier for somebody to read. Now, this shows right here, the word count is 409 words, so that's good, but remember, we're wanting 500 words now. But that'll let you know, so if you are short in words, when you copy and paste it, it'll let you know exactly how many words you have, so you at least need 500 or more. This right under here are keywords. Okay, now you're not going to have to worry about this because you're going to put them in here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you these keywords and what they are. because we're going to know what keywords for you to use, and this is where you'll put them in. You don't have to really worry about that now because we'll let you know what those keywords are. And usually we'll list them, and you can copy and paste them, and all you have to do when we give them to you is just copy and paste them right in this area where it says keywords. Okay? Now, this right here is where the call to action comes in. And let me try to hold on just a second. Okay. You see right here, this is our call to action right over here. That's what it looks like. Well, it looks a little bit different over here, doesn't it? So this is because it has to be in what we call code. And we'll get into a little bit more with that with you. Say, for example, and I can kind of tell you this right now, but I'll help you with this and train you. But to get this code, see, to get this to be able to be clicked on here and clickable, I have to go to a place called MySpace Clickable Generator. And say, for example, and this might seem a little bit confusing to you, but it's you know, like I said, we'll work with you on it here. Say, for example, I want to highlight and make this a link, how to win a girl back. Okay, what I have to do is I got to put in here how to win a girl back. And that's the link name, just like this. I wanted this to stand out, how to win a girl back. Now, what I want to do here is put in the website where I want it to go. So if I wanted to point to my website, I have to put in http/ how to win a girl back at blogspot.com. Okay? Now let's retract this a little bit. Right here I had the link name because I want this. See how this doesn't stick out? If you're serious or wanting to know, see, I can't click on that. But over here I can click on this. So for me to do that, I have to put in how to win a girl back, those exact words, and then I have to put the website that I want it to go in. Now when I do that, I'm going to hit what's called generate the code, and it's going to come up with the code. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll copy and paste
Everything on good?
this. Okay. And let me just get back to, wait a minute.
Hello?
Just give me a second. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Give me just a second. Nope, I don't want that. We got a lot of windows popped up here, so hold on. Okay, just remember this. This is the code right here. So we'll take this and highlight all of this. Okay, for example. So I would highlight all this and copy. And then I would get out of that. Whoops. And I would go back right here and plug in the code. See, if you see right here, if you were serious and wanting to know, and then starts the code. Well, that's right, like over here, if you're serious and wanting to know, then there's the code. So what I'll do is I'll put right before that, I'll click on that, and I'll hit paste. And when I do that, this code will come up. Can you see that pretty good, Joselyne? Hopefully you can. That code will come up right there. So when somebody previews it, it'll say, you know, if you're serious and wanting to know how to win a girl back. That's what all this code is. It'll say use these proven steps here and help thousands of men get their girls back fast. And here's another code. This is for the click here. So when I plug all of this in here, it's going to look like this right here. And that's what we want. So when somebody reads that and they get on here and they click on this, how to win a girl back, they click on that, well, hey, what's it do? Boom, goes right to our website. and then they can do whatever. They can read here, they can click on this, they can learn how the fastest way to get their girl back right here. What we're doing, they can click on this book, they can read. This is an e-book and a recovery system to help them get results quick, to get their ex-boyfriend or girlfriend back, rather. So that's what the whole purpose of this is. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense with you here. That's basically it as far as the article marketing that I can think of right now. Like I said, I hope you understand this. If not, just kind of go over it a couple times and get it, in your head a little bit. And when we get together, we'll talk more about everything. Okay. All right, Joselyne, I'm going to send this one over to you, and I'll have the second module waiting for you. I'm going to prepare it for you, and we'll go from there. I'll talk with you soon. Bye now.